Hey guys, this is Rob. I am trying something new this year. This is my first year of actually trying to vlog. It's something that I've wanted to do for a while, but I'm just too chicken to do. But my biggest resolution this year was to try something new, whether it be something small, something new, something small, every day, maybe one big thing like every week or a month or something like that. I just don't know where we're gonna go with that, but definitely try to, you know, tell you about my experiences and see how they work out. Um, the big things that I might talk about on here are going to be, one of the biggest things I probably will talk about will be the men's fashion. As far as I work at the Men's Warehouse, and I've been there for 6 years, I'm an assistant manager. But day in and day out, I try to educate guys on how to wear a suit, what to wear with the suit, what's appropriate for different occasions, weddings, funerals, interviews, school, etc., etc. And I'll even maybe try to give you lessons on how to do that on the vlog. Maybe I'll try to make that like a weekly installment. First one probably being I will probably put a video out there on how to tie a tie, because a lot of guys, that's one of the very basic things I think guys should know. I at least have to do 3 a week for guys. And that's really, guys that are teenagers all the way up to, senior citizens. It's just something that I believe that every guy should know how to do. A little bit more about myself. I live in Vermont, in a great little town called Williston. I've lived here for a long time. I was a member of the military. I spent 7 years in the military, 3 active Air Force, and 4 in the Vermont Air National Guard. I was an ejector seat mechanic, so I worked on the ejection seats. So hopefully, if the pilot needed to punch out or escape the plane, he could. And then I did that for the 3 years I was in the Air Force, and I did that for the first year I was in the Air Guard, and then I moved on to becoming a personnel troop, human resources in the civilian world. I Unfortunately, my military career ended before I wanted it to, but I still support the military. Every time I see a person, I try to thank them for their service or try to do something kind for them. And it's something that I am a big supporter of. It's something that people need to support, because they kind of, one of the big things is, they're over there, they're fighting for you, so you can watch people like me on doing something like this. But definitely try to do that. One of the other big things, I'm very into pop culture. Try to, put some references in there. I'm a big gamer. I try new games all the time. Right now, I'm doing trying the Skylanders, the new installment of the Trap Team. I'm also doing the Disney Infinity. Also playing a few other games here and there. I play most of the games I play are on PS3. I don't know if I'm gonna set up to maybe stream, but that's a long way down the line. Maybe in like a year's time or something like that. You gotta save a little bit of money to get the right type of cameras and all that kind of stuff. But I figured this would be something right now to try. Other things about myself: I am a parent. I have 2 kids. I have 1 boy, 1 girl. They don't live with me. But they are, they're very close to where I live, so it's very easy for me to see them. I try to see them as much as I can. I think right now, that's pretty much it. We'll try this, and like I said, I'm doing this more for myself, and definitely trying to see if I can get some hits on YouTube to see how things work out. But maybe try to see if you like it. If you don't, cool. That's what you. It's there's no harm. There's no pressure. I'm a very easygoing guy. At least I try to be. But, try to leave comments down below. Good or bad. I might laugh at the bad ones. And, I even try to respond to them. But, other than that, hopefully everything works out the way that I want it to, but there'll probably be a few missteps. That's how life goes. But, yeah, so for right now, one of the things I will say is that, one of the things I will try to do every blog is maybe just try to recommend some people to follow. A few of the people that I follow on Facebook, the first two I will mention is Liz Katz. She does a lot of streaming on Twitch for games. She's taking a little bit of a break right now just because she, New Year and everything, but she's going to start live streaming next week. She does it mostly during the night, but she is starting to do some day streams as well. And the other person, to get some good YouTube material, would be also Bat in the Sun. Bat in the Sun does a lot of the comic stuff. They do the superhero beatdowns, which one that I'm excited for coming up in February is going to be one of my favorite video game characters, which is Ryu, and also one of my favorite childhood characters, and somebody I actually still follow on Facebook right now, is Jason David Frank. He was the guy that originally played the Green Ranger, then the white, then the red, then another red, and then came back as the Black Ranger. So yeah, check out those two guys. Other than that, let's see where this goes. Bye.